How's it going, everyone? Thank you for tuning in today. If I sound a little sniffly, it's because I was just outside in the cold, and so my nose is a little bit runny. But the game is still starting up here. It's got like 1 minute left, so don't worry. But I also have an exact plan of what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna need to spend some time getting some stuff. Pardon me. I'm sniffly, sniffly, sniffly. Okay. Yeah. Come on, Minecraft startup. Let's switch off the intro so that it is fine. I can close that. Alright. Let's see here. So basically, I went back through my previous streams last night, and I watched through a little bit. And the main reason I wanted to do that is because if you didn't watch a clip, there's a clip called Super Boxer 47 throws out all of his bags here on the channel, or throws out his bags or something like that. And basically, I had a Woot and Blood Magic satchel that had everything of mine that was from Woot and Blood Magic, and I threw it right off the edge, and I lost everything. And so I took a screenshot of when I threw everything in there. It's missing 1 or 2 items because I know I shoved something else in there. Like I think I put in the altar, the sacrificial altar, or whatever it's called. But we don't need to make another one. But yeah, like we lost every blood magic thing. Well, okay, quote unquote. We lost the Sanguine Scientium, the Inspector's Scandalum, our sword, our gem, our Arcane Ashes, our Divination Sigil, our Blood Orb, our Dagger of Sacrifice, and I said we lost our Sacrificial Altar, but I said that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. We lost our Lordcraft water spell focus, but those are really easy to craft. And I was like, once upon a time, I literally asked myself, I wonder why there's a crafting recipe for those. Well, it's because some people accidentally throw them out like an idiot. At least I'm pretty sure I put it in there. Yeah, because here's the other 2. And we literally don't have anything from either of those mods in here. And then we can even go downstairs. And we might have some materials down there from like Woot, like Stygian Iron and stuff. At Woot, we have the Ender Dragon Ender Shard fully programmed, which is nice that we still have that. And then Blood Magic, nope. What about over in here? At Blood Magic, nope. Woot, nothing. And then I think, is there anything in here? There once upon a time was, I think. Huh. Alright. We're not actually going to make the Woot factory stuff today. We're not going to work on Woot at all, but we're just going to get back the Blood Magic stuff. So, Blood Magic. This is, yeah, the Incense Altar, not the Sacrificial Altar. The Incense Altar is what we lost, but I don't even need to make another one of those. But we do need... let's just kind of go through these things. Just kind of scanning through. I need the Weak Blood Orb. I need a Sacrificial Dagger. Yep. I need... we can also make the... oh, well... we should do that today, but we weren't missing it. Divination Sigil. We're missing... oh, you know what? The Arcane Ashes. They're down here. There's a whole bunch of reagents and stuff. We weren't missing any of those. Tomb of Priscia, nope. None of this stuff. Arcane Ashes. Fatty Tartaric Gem. The Sentient Sword. Inspector Scandalum. Sanguine Scientium. I do believe that's all we're missing. which is still a lot, but yeah, we have 4 drying racks. Let's place those out. And let's grab out blood. Oh, I don't have any more. I made specifically enough for that guy. Each one of those is a coagulated slab blood, which is 160 blood, which I think you can put, yeah, rotten flesh is 40. Okay, so we need 16 rotten flesh. So let's go upstairs. Let's turn off our magnet. What is this guy at? Once this is done, then we can keep our magnet on 100% of the time. 813, it's nearly done. So we're gonna put in 16. Those will melt. I'm just gonna throw any extras into there. Alright, those are all down, and we can just do this. Alright, perfect. So let's get those cooking on the drying racks, and I'm actually going to move the drying racks just so I can see them. Activated. Okay. Yep, that's a book. I moved... Ah, there's no blood in here. Darn it, I had moved it, so we lost all of the blood that was in there. Also, I actually need the Lordcraft Focus. Where is that at? There. Spell Focus. It requires us to... Oh, it's not as easy as I thought it was. Crystal. We need a Drench Crystal, which we have one. And then our book, which I believe is in here. No... What is it called? It's called the Book of Knowledge. Book of Knowledge. Yep. Oops. Alright. So let's go over to our Lordcraft stuff. And let's combine our Book of Knowledge and a Drench Crystal. And we get another spell focus. And yep, we still have the healing one. We didn't lose any of our spells, we just had to relearn them all. So our book is left up there, that's fine. Alright, so Dagger of Sacrifice requires 2 Solium ingots, and that's where we need to start today. So we only need 40 more Prudentium Essence, and so I have 6 extra for some reason. So that means we need 8 more Draconium. There's 5, and I think there's more upstairs. Yeah, let's just start with that. Because there is already Pyrotheum in there for some reason. I miscalculated somewhere along the line, and so there's extra Draconium, but... Oh, stop making it... Alright, so there's the 8 neutral steel. Let's grab out our backpack. That. Oops. And then we're going to grab out 8 of this kind of essence. And boom, 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 boom. Boom. We got 8 now. Let's go ahead and fix this with mending, and actually... Yeah, no, let's just fix that with mending. I was like, sounds like somebody's here. It's a helicopter flying over. Alright, so now we can make 2 Solium, which is Solium Dust, which requires Prudentium, like we just made, and Soul Dust. And Soul Dust is just smelting Soulstone. So we need to smelt 10 Soulstone. I don't believe I have any extra Soul Dust. No, but I have 2 extra Solium. Oh, because I was making, That's right, I was going to make a Solium sword so that we could get the mob chunks. I think I have my Soulstone in here. Either that or I just didn't grab a whole lot. I just didn't grab a whole lot. Let's go to the Nether quick. Nether is, yep, Wither Skeleton Skull. I should change that to like Netherrack or something. Or Blaze Rod or something, because the Wither Skull is not easy to discern from the others. Alright, so... Oh, what? Pressing... Okay, I just happened to be pressing a different key binding at the same time. Gotcha. Let's eat a carrot. So we're here for some soulstone, so let's just make sure our magnet's on. Let's grab some of this. Boom, that's all we need. Let's go home. We need to also update this, because we don't want to keep ending up down here. We want to end up here. So, let's check on this crystal. What are ya? Almost done. Come on, one more. So, let's cook up 10 soulstone. Let's put that crap away. There's the soul dust. Soul dust becomes soulium dust, and then you can smelt the soulium dust right into soulium ingots. The sacrificial dagger also requires a black quartz sword. So, black quartz. Do we have any? We do. And a stick. We have a stick in here. We do. Alright, so, sacrificial dagger, black quartz sword, dagger of sacrifice. Perfect. That's the main thing we needed. Oh, we need another Lordic runestone of fire. You're joking me. Okay, do we have one of those crystals? We do. Sorry about the breaks here. I'm trying to... My nose is messing up. So if we look at the recipe for this, it requires 8 Lordic stone, which is not a problem. It takes a simple runestone, which is 8 stoner and a mana-infused shard. Do we have anything mana? We do. That's all we need. So we need 8 stone. We need to select stone. We also need the trans. That, and then is there a, did we leave the button on it? We must have. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Boom, there we go. Link established. Yep. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Perfect. So, 8 stone. Let's put that guy away. The crystal should be done, because I wanted to get it away out of there. It is. Perfect. Whew. So, now I can leave my magnet on at all times, and we can get rid of this basalt that's sitting here. Perfect. So let's go over here to our Lordcraft. Let's make mana-infused shard. And then in here, we're going to do 8 stone. Okay. So that makes a simple runestone offensive, and then we can make a Lordic runestone offensive. And we can transform that into a Lordic runestone of utility. We can throw the Scorching Crystal in that in there, and assemble a rune. There we go. So, what we're going to do is we're going to head down here. And, yeah, we don't need any of those. So we need the Lordic runestone, which requires 1000 LP, which, since I moved this, we just kind of have to fill it up anyway. So I learned this trick from one of my viewers. Basically, when you right-click, it's supposed to take away a heart, but since this is in your offhand on the healing spell, that right-click also heals you. So it just is infinite LP. So this is still draining, but we can do this at the same time. So, there we go. Now we got one that's attuned to us. Divination Sigil requires another Arcane Ashes, which requires us to have more will stuff. Which means that I don't think we have any more snares. Snare. Okay. Snare. We need some of those. We need at least... what? 2? Because in order to make this, we need Patty Tartare gem, which requires... actually, I think we only need technically 1. So we just need to make... well, we can make a couple recipes of that anyway. Let's do 4 recipes. Barrel bulk. 4 of those recipes. Perfect. So, even though we might get all the will that we need, we can just keep getting more, because it's fine. So, let's see here. Yep, this is still going down, that's fine. So, we need the Inspector Scandalum, which is a book in there. Also, we need a book and quill. Feather. Wither. And then that's surrounded by 4 searing crystals. Oops. Oh, we need to go make some, I guess. Alright. Lava. And then we make boom, 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 boom. Scorching crystal, or searing crystal, sorry. And then these should be done. They are. Which means that we can make the sanguine scientium. Throw those into there for now. Let's throw the book into there. Mix the Inspector Scandalum. Right. I think that's good for right now. Yeah, we don't have anything in there. Let's go to the hunting dimension. And let's get some will. I know the Embers golems give you some really good will. Actually, the Ender... you know what? Oop. I got hit on my way out. Because we have an Embers golem spawner, so we can just spawn in our own Embers golems, I guess. We'll just flick it on then off. Actually, this will kill him. Active on redstone signal. There we go. Oh, got it. Get that. He didn't give that good of will quality, but that's fine. He gave a 1.77. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh. Oh. There we go. 4.54. What we're going to do is we're going to block off that top block, because then more will spawn. Yep, like that. Well, we didn't get any more, so... Also, yes, we can just spam this because, well, technically it does drop slightly when we spam using that, but it's fine. Come on. Break out that stone. Thank you. Alright. We'll set this to always active. Alright, so... all that crap can go into there. Perfect, now we got some will. So this 0.62 will, we can use it to make like arcane ashes. Because in order to craft a Petty Tartare, it needs at least 1. So that's the only thing we can really craft with it, because we already have a blood altar. Minimum. Anything else that's minimum 0, used 0 is good. Yeah, like putting it into a sword. So lapis. Let's make 4 of these. Redstone. Glass. Nothing should be able to spawn there. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? What? Nothing's able to spawn. That's weird. Especially them, because they need light level of 4 and below. So we're going to throw in the 4.54. And we're going to make a couple of petty tartarks. We're also going to make an iron sword. Not barrel bulk. Actually, yeah, barrel bulk. Because we need it for this guy. Also, what does the arcane ashes cost? It costs white, coal, gunpowder, redstone. So if we grab barrel bulk and we grab a bone meal from over here, we need a coal, gunpowder, and what is it? Redstone? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we don't need demonic will for anything else, really. And so what we can do is we can throw that in there. Oops. Put that into there. Remember, we can put mending and unbreaking on this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put away 2 of those petty tartaric gems. One of them we're actually going to use as ours, and so you'll notice it has 0 will in it. If we throw the 1.77 down, we'll pick it up, and it will automatically go into our petty tartaric gem. Boom. So now we have a total of 2.93. Let's go upstairs and enchant this boy. I think we have to duplicate our enchantments. Yeah. Mending and unbreaking. So let's just go ahead and do... Ooh, come on, man. 40 levels, there we go. Do we have enough ink sacks and enough books? 15 and 33, yes, we do. So unbreaking, we'll get going, and then we'll get 40 more levels. Perfect. Eventually we'll enchant this too, with sharpness, with knockback, fire aspect, a whole bunch of stuff. Come on. Come on now. Okay. Oh, we also had extra holding books in there, apparently. Yeah, I have a sharpness 5. I put it on... Did I even put it on anything, or did I just have those? Oh, I made extra because I needed them for... Actually, why did I make them? Oh, I think I made it for Lens of the Killer. That's why I have 2, is because I made 3 of them with the copying thing here, and then used 1 of them. So let's throw the mending into there. So it takes 2 levels. You know, let's just grab barrel bulk here. Let's just grab a whole bunch of XP cubes. It takes 2 levels to put unbreaking or mending onto unbreaking, and 6 to add it to our arcane ashes. There we go. Arcane ashes. Our arcane ashes are now done, quote unquote. I don't believe we have any slates down here. I think all of my tiles and slates were actually tile. If we were to put one of these guys into there, it will become a blank slate. And then we can put redstone down. Well, quote unquote. So we'll right click with the arcane ashes, make a little sigil, put the redstone in as our reagent, and then we'll put the blank slate in so that it will be its catalyst. Alright, sweet. Perfect. So we literally got everything back from blood magic that we lost. As long as we don't lose it again. But that's why we'll be keeping our magnet on 24/7. So we can actually go ahead and put that stuff away. I wanted to look at controller. I just wanted to look at the recipe today. Because it requires crystal clusters, which require iridescent altar, but that actually doesn't... No? Where's the... It requires something from blood magic, I thought. What? Maybe it doesn't. What? I could have swore it required something from blood magic. I thought these crystal clusters were bloodstone tiles, but I guess not. Bloodstone tiles are used... Bloodstone tiles. Right here. Large bloodstone tile is used in... Oh, this recipe. Yes. Yep. And that requires the weak blood shard, which requires us to get the sword. Actually, it's called a blade, right? Bound blade. Which requires us to get the binding reagent. Which the binding reagent costs 400 will, so we need at least the common, I think. Yeah. At least the common Tartaric gem. But the common one costs imbued slate, which is a tier 3 altar, and so... It's gonna be a second. Why did I want to make blood magic stuff? There was something specifically that I wanted to do with blood magic. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a way of making automatic obsidian, but in this mod pack, that's not useful. Because we have the Ex Nihilo barrels. Because what you'd do is you'd use the, let's see, the alchemy table. And if you route in, let's find it here. We'll be able to find it, see if there's anything useful along the way. Not seeing, yeah, obsidian. If you pop in a water bucket and a lava bucket, it'll just give out obsidian, and it will use life essence. And so you have to constantly be pumping in LP, but the reason you do it this way is because some mod packs don't have other ways of doing it, without actually having it, placing a lava in the world and having it mine up the obsidian. So, I'm not seeing anything else, too useful. I mean, you can make clay. Oh, you can make 8 sulfur from lava. Sigil of holding. But apparently it's died. Huh. Okay. There's all these like potion flasks, but it's not useful to us. Not really, anyway. Huh. Nope. Yeah, these demon pylons are cool. Demon crucible. Yeah, 400. Huh. Okay. So, let's go ahead and grab out a clipboard that's in here. Crafting calc. And let's clear all this stuff. And I'm actually going to call it factory count. And so what we're going to do with this is we're going to write down how many thermal expansion machines we need in that factory that I was talking about yesterday, which is over that direction. There's an angel block over there. So let's look at how many thermal machines we'll need. Redstone furnace? Yes, actually, because we'll want this to be automatically making coal coke. So 1, 2. I'll also make sure to double count like the compactor. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. I didn't. Darn it. 2. I don't think we'll use the sawmill like we could to get, you know, 2 planks from our wood, I think. But I don't think it's that worth it. Yeah, no, it's really not worth it for us. So, 1, 2. Skip sawmill. I'm going to mark these on the left, actually, as we go. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark down molten nickel floor just to mark that we're into the thermal machines. 1, 2. We need an induction smelter. We don't want the pyro concentrator, but maybe we will eventually. Photogenic insulator. I mean, what we're using it for right now is roots. We're using it for live root. But like, eventually you can just get ironwood seeds. So eventually we won't need it. So I'm actually not going to mark it down as needed. We need 2 compactors. And actually, I think there's a thing from... no, it's stencil. I thought the stencils had a number 2 on it. Because I need to mark down that I need 2 compactors. And if you hit it again, it doesn't mark it as 2. It just... Huh. Okay. Okay, so 2 compactors. I'm not going to keep count. I'll count them over here. I'm just going to go through the machines here. We do need a magma crucible. I'm going to put in a fractionating still. I don't think it's necessary, but I will. Fluid transposer, absolutely. And the thing is, the fluid transposer... do we ever need to use it in the empty mode? Let's go through these, because we don't need seed oils, we don't need water from this method. Don't need to get out mushroom stew. Stew? Cactus. See, because that's how you can get, you know, buckets, stuff out of buckets, but I don't think that's necessary. I think it's just easier if you have a different method of doing that, but no, I don't think we need that. I don't think we need another one for empty. It might be kind of hard though, because we might need to set it up to where if we need neutral steel to the 3rd degree, like we have one set up specifically just so that it's always taking Zephyrian and Orothium. Well, hello there. Appreciate you dropping by. We're just kind of chilling out. And actually, I think we should do a fluid transposer for each of the fluids that we're gonna need. Which, let's go through them. It's not gonna be at this end of things, but I want to go until I find useful things. There we go. I don't think we're ever gonna need rich biomass to make biocrude or anything. We don't need to make anything like that. No. I don't think we'll ever need Fluix automated. Because it's 1.5 million, but that's fine. The blocks you can use for nothing. Who else is here? Ah, no, nobody else is here. I'm just saying we. I'm just saying it as though there's other people here. Battle wrench, the sword. Yeah, no, I don't need those on auto making. But I suppose, well, no, I'll think about it. We will want energized glowstone, destabilized redstone, because we need to make flux ducts and item ducts. We'll need gelid cryothium. I know Zephyrian aerothium as well. Ooh, formic acid we might need to... No! We should never need to make plutonium again. Unless I get into extreme reactors. Now that I think about it. Haha, because I did it all ahead of time. Essence, no. Do we need resonant ender for any crafting recipe? No. Okay. Zephyrian aerothium, though. Tectonic petrothium. I don't need liquid corallium. Blazing pyrothium. What we're doing today, I'm counting out all the machines that we need for our giant factory, so that I can get a base count of how many machines we need, so that I can go ahead and draw it out in person or something, kind of draw out a whole plan. When are we going to get the mountain? I actually did work on it yesterday. And the autocrafting? Well, that's what this machine is when I'm counting all the machines here, we'll set out, I'm going to draw it out so that I can make a platform big enough for all the machines, and then kind of set them out so that we can begin autocrafting with the machines. The mountain, I went into creative yesterday. I just kind of spent some time in there and watched my friend stream. And I generated all of the mountain that I needed, and then got rid of the schematic. And so now I have a whole top portion of the mountain. The thing is, I still need to fix it so that there's no, like, weird flat surfaces. I kind of need to, like, I don't know, fill in some stuff. And then I'll need to export it. But otherwise, I did actually sit there and do it and generate yesterday. So, pardon me. Energized glowstone, I already have that one marked down, yes. Gelid cryothium, yep. I believe all of these are now marked down. Yes, okay, so we're gonna need... If we're gonna have... I don't think we need to have sap going. Okay, so if we're gonna have auto crafting set up, for the neutral steels, we'll need at least 4 different fluid transposers, as well as if we want to make like energy flux ducts or flexed electrum or anything like that, we'll need one for destabilized redstone, and then if we want to do impulse item ducts, we'll want one for energized glowstone. You'll be right back? Alright, that sounds good. I'm chill with that. Alright, so... Do we need any... No, magma crucibles, it will make the molten stuff, or whatever we need, and then it will immediately exit the machine. So we don't need to worry about having multiple of that. We're not going to be using it to make lava. Fractionating still... Maybe we should have 2 of these. Also, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark down the compactor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark down the gearworking die and then a plate. Because then I'll know that I need 2 there. Fractionating still. I'm going to mark that there. And I'm going to mark one for oil. And one for naphtha. Crude oil and the fractionating still makes naphtha. Okay. So, energetic infuser, yeah, we'll throw one in there. We already have one, might as well. Centrifugal separator, I don't need it. I really don't. I don't know why you'd ever use this. I mean, I know you can put the instabulation apparatus, and so that if you get a morb with a mob in it, it will kill the mob inside, give you some essence, and give you its drops, but like, I don't know why you do it that way rather than just using spawners, but sequential fabricator, no thanks, we'll have crafters. Alchemical imbuer, nah. Arcane ensorcellator, no. Glacial precipitator, I don't believe so, because we'll have other ways of generating ice and whatnot. Igneous extruder, I think we should. But then again, these have EMC, so in the end, do we need that much? Nah, we don't need that much andesite and everything. We already have one, so if we want to, we can set it up to automatically make, like, basalt or something. Or, you know, sandstone, sand, gravel, whatever. But I don't think we'll need one in our place. Allocator. And then we need 2 factorizers, 1 for blocks and 1 for ingots. So I'll mark down bronze, or no, I'll do platinum ingot and then platinum block. But where's the platinum block? Where's the block of platinum, man? Platinum. Right there. Thermal expansion. It's over in thermal foundation. Yep. Platinum ingot. Where's the block? Oh, up there. I see. Okay, so that's all the thermal machines. So we'll mark it off with the florb. We did molten nickel last time. Let's just do that. Okay, so from that florb to that florb is all thermal. Now we need enderile machines. So let's kind of just skim through here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. We don't need those. Right, here they are. We will need our enhanced alloy smelter. We will need... We don't need any of these. Obviously there'll be obelisks, but those aren't like an automatic thing that we need. Painting machine, we'll eventually put one in, but like it doesn't need to be really in its own thing. Well, I have an idea for it, but I don't know if we'll do it. Our enhanced sag mill, our slice and splice, our soul binder. We don't need the enhanced vat. We don't need the enhanced wire charger. We have the energetic infuser. Eventually we may make the wire charger, but I don't think it's worth it. And then I don't think any of these need to be in our factory. No. So let's do another florb. I thought I was going to do it to mark off like the beginning of thermal and end of thermal, but I'm going to do it to mark off between mods. Also, I'm going to get rid of those. So those are thermal and enderile ones. I don't want to do nuclear craft yet. Let's do pneumatic craft. The pneumatic craft has... What will we need? You know, we'll need this whole drill and laser setup. Oh, yeah. Program laser, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. What else do we need? The Amidron is fine. We don't need to set that up in the factory. And so eventually we're going to do... Well, I'll mark down the pressure chamber wall. We don't need the charging station. Don't need to do elevator stuff. I'll do pressure chamber interface, not pressure chamber wall. We don't need a vacuum pump. Back door, nope. I already have the assembly thing marked out. We do need a UV light box. Don't need a security station. Nope. 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 No, 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 no. Yes. We're not going to do a liquid compressor. I'll show you what we will do. Obviously, we'll need vortex tubes. The refinery, thermopneumatic processing plant, and that's it. But this is what we're going to do for compression, is that it will take forge energy and it will turn it into pneumatic crafts. Pressure. It also has like a default efficiency. The input FE rate is twice the amount of FE used per tick to generate air, blah, blah, blah. It's a really bad efficiency, but floor. So that's it for pneumatic rafts. Then is the only other mod left nuclear craft from these machines? Here's nuclear craft. Industrial foregoing. Industrial foregoing. Is there anything that we need to set up for automatic stuff? Petrified fuel generators are nice. Chemical extractor, chemical applicator, mob crusher, potion brewer. No? I don't... The laser. Huh. Spores recreator? Oh, it just makes mushrooms. I was like, wait, what? Material stonework factory. I guess we could put one of those in. We could either use it. I don't think we need to use it for compressed cobblestone because we can just use a crafter for that. But what we can use it for is like silicon, or use it for sand in the future, or glass, or anything of the like. So that was there. Oh yeah. I don't know. There's the fluid dictionary converter, which we do use, but I don't need it for really anything. Because the essence I've been using I've been using our liquid XP to turn into essence, and because the essence is needed in like the enchantment applicator, but that's not something we'll need automatically. Washing factory, fermentation stations, fluid sieving machine. We already have. Well, I don't know. If we ever need pink slime ingots for something, I guess we could, but I'm also going to mark that out because, actually, no, that. We need our tinker smeltery. So I'm going to mark just the smeltery controller, wherever it is. I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, because this is Tinker's complement. There's Tinker's construct. Where's our forge? Where's the forge? It's right up here. Where be? Where be? There. So we'll need our smeltery in there. It's not for anything in particular. I just like having it in there. We'll need this guy in there. And so, actually, what is this? Immersive engineering. What other immersive machines will we need? Because that's not what I wanted. We have an engineer's manual. Simple machines, there is very simple stuff. None of that. But what we want to look at is, do we need the metal press? Yes. So if we look at plate, And actually, if we go look at the dark iron, actually, I think it's called a slate. Black iron slate. Yep. Requires the metal press. Do we need the crusher for anything? Not that I know of. I don't know. No, not that. We needed it for the magnesium, but I don't think you need anything it for in the permanent side of things. No. Alright. Oh. That's... There we go. Engineer's workbench is not an automatic thing. I mean, yes, there is an automated engineer's workbench, but we're not going to do that because we don't need automatic or mechanical components at this point. Industrial squeezer, we don't need HOP graphite, and even if we did, we could use our manufactory. And actually, you do eventually need it for... I mean, there's the HOP graphite seeds. The arc furnace electrodes. But that specific coke dust for... Well, HOP graphite dust in the manufactory can come from only that coke dust, which is only this crusher. But the thing is, I don't know if we... We'll just set it up and get the seeds, so we don't need to worry about that ever. The industrial fermenter, we don't need it. The refinery, no. Arc furnace, I don't believe we need, because there are normally some things that you need the arc furnace for, but I don't think in this pack there is, as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Bottling machine, no. Mixer, no. Yeah, no, I don't think we need any other immersive machine besides that one. We don't need a coke oven or blast furnace or alloy kiln. Alright. What other mods? Oh hey, we need the... Actually, additions. We need to put the... We need to have how many empowerers? Well, we don't need to... Well... I mean, even if we do want those set up, we can put them into any number of them. What I'm more worried about is these. We need one for double layer, one for octatic, and the energetic silver will use the same one as the double layer, and the energized will use the same one as the octatic. But then we need one for crystalline, and then whether you use the energized or octatic doesn't matter. Yeah, and if we need empowered materials like that, we can just throw them into one of those three. So we need 3 empowers. We need the atomic reconstructor. Don't think we need anything else, actually. I love ESDs, but I don't think they're like things we need. They're not machines that we need to have set up. They're just ways of setting up machines. Let's put that guy in there. So we don't need that. None of the astral will be in there. This won't be. We talked about that. These don't need to be. Oh hey, I forgot we'd done this. Oh hey, we can also go ahead and mark down thermal machines. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 thermal. Okay, how many Ender IO? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Ender IO. This takes 6. That's a huge boy. One. I'm just gonna write down pneumatic craft setup. Just because the pneumatic craft, it's not a specific number of machines. It's actually just like, you have to hook everything together. Oh, I forgot to mark between all these mods, but that's fine. So I'm gonna mark it down as 6 industrial foregoing. And the reason I'm doing 6 is because the laser setup needs 4 of the laser bases. No. Yes? Yes. We need 4 laser drills and 1 laser base. And then material stonework factory. Smeltery. Metal press. We'll need 3 empowerers. I could also write out how many thermal each, but it's fine. Actually, I'll just write out, no, I'll do 3 empowerers. Is that how you spell it? Empowerers, I think so. And then atomic reconstructor. Alright, so now, is nuclear craft the last mod we need to include? It very well might be. Let's go ahead and look in our... I was gonna say look in our quest book. Oh, hydraulic press. This will be hidden. Furnace. We already have the factorizers. Oh, hey, this from pneumatic craft, but that's separate. That doesn't need to be in a factory. Okay. So now, let's look at our quests quick to see if there's any other mods that we think should be included. Embers should not be. Seeds should not be. We already have the hydraulic press going in here, and that's the only thing that is going to go in there. We don't need any of these machines in there, besides the metal press. We already have all of these ones that we needed marked out. Yes. Yeah, because we don't even need to make those two. But we will eventually. Theta. No, none of those. None of that. We're going to look at that one next. None of lambda. None of mu. None of nu. None of she. Or z. I think it's she. None of omicron. We already put down pi. Yeah. Rho? Oh, yeah, we should include rho. Or should we do that one separate? I don't know. Sigma. Oh. No, these shouldn't be in a factory. These are more just, you use. I mean, the crafters we will put in the factory, but tau. Oh man, we want these to be in a factory, don't we, as well? So let's look at mechanism. We will need... Do we need the enrichment chamber? I actually don't know. Enrichment chamber. I don't think so, but we do need it for the... I'm pretty sure the purification chamber we need, don't we? No, maybe not. Huh. Let's see here. Osmium compressor, we definitely need. Combiner? No. Crusher, I don't believe so. It doesn't make anything, like, biofuel is... Oh, but it's used to make substrate in the PRC. Oh, but then you can duplicate it using ethylene, which is, well, but the only problem, the only thing is you can't get that by, you can duplicate it using ethylene, but then you gotta make ethylene by biofuel. Okay, so we do need the crusher. And then, yeah, there's like crushing factories and stuff, but, oh, actually, there isn't a crushing factory in this one? There's no... I know there was factories. Yeah, the sawing factory's there. Yeah. Crusher. Digital miner, maybe eventually, but not in our factory. Basic smelting factory, no. Enriching factory? I don't think enrichment is something we need to do, is it? I'm not sure. Crushing factory. These are all the factories, elites. There we go. And then metallurgical infuser, which we need. The purification chamber, we don't need. We don't need the energized smelter. Nope, 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 nope. Rotary condensator. I do believe we need that. Because I do believe that... Yeah, I know I've needed it in the past. Yeah, and for the... Wait. Does that really require liquid oxygen? No, it can also use oxygen gas. But why did I need it in the past? Oh, was it liquid sulfur? Or sulfur dioxide or something? I don't know. I needed it in the past. I'm going to put it down. Chemical oxidizer. Yes, because sulfur dioxide is needed to make sulfur trioxide in order to make sulfuric acid, which sulfuric acid is used to make, well, first of all, neutral steel. But as well as, wait. No? I mean, it's used to make slurries, but I didn't think that's what I was using it for. Yeah, neutral steel at whatever degree, blah, 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 blah. 11th degree, blah, 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 blah. Chemical infuser? Yes. Chemical injection chamber? No, I don't believe so. Electrolytic separator? Not at the moment. Deuterium... You can get... Is deuterium actually needed? It is if you want to make DT fuel. Or... Yeah. Well, I don't think that's needed, but... Precision sawmill? Nope. Chemical dissolution chamber? Nope. Chemical washer? No. Chemical crystallizer, I do believe is needed. Right? Because you do need Do you need lead crystals? Or one of these crystals you actually, like, need. Oh, wait. Oh, chemical crystallizer. There we go. Iron crystal. No. Gold crystal. This needs... Oh, but or you could use crystallized gold. Osmium crystals. These do require osmium crystals. And you need the clean osmium... Okay, yep. Clean osmium slurry, which requires you to get the chemical washer, which if you want that, you need the osmium slurry, which requires the chemical dissolution chamber, which requires sulfuric acid, which requires the chemical infuser, which we already marked down. So, yeah, that's why we needed it. Pressurized reaction chamber. We need that because that's how you make substrate and... where is it? This is just making hydrogen. I don't need to do that. So there was more than just substrate. Well, I mean, there's neutral steel as well, but... Huh. That's strange. Huh. Then there's all this stuff. Laser, blah, blah, blah. Quantum entangler, which are actually really nice, but... Nope. No, 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 nope. No, don't care about any of those. Well, besides, yeah. 2.1 billion RF. Yeah, once we get there, we can maybe make these, but not at the moment. Not at the moment. Obviously, we'll need pipes and stuff, but that's not the point of marking all this stuff down. Heat generator, nope. Solar, no. None of this crap. Nope. Nope, alright. So, there's mechanism. We might need, no, we don't need Sigma besides crafters. I'm just gonna write down a couple of crafters. How many mechanism machines is that? One, and I don't even know how many of those we actually need to have, like, set up individually or anything like that. Which means that I'm actually just gonna go mechanism. There's gonna be our applied energistics auto crafting in our factory. You can technically auto craft with Galactic Craft. It is so beyond hard, but you can. It's so tedious. It's so beyond tedious. Phi does not need to be in there. Chi does not. I don't care about Chi anyway. Psi does not need to be in there, and then blah blah blah. Okay, so actually I never looked at Alpha. Is there anything in there? No. All right. AE, auto crafting. All right. Perfect. So this is huge. This place is literally ginormous. Like, it's gonna be... Whew, man, this is gonna be a tall task. Oh, and I never even included the nuclear craft stuff. Oh, my... Okay. Manufactory. Isotope separator. Decay hastener. Fuel reprocessor. Alloy furnace. I believe this is needed because that's how you make manganese dioxide, which you can't make any other way. Correct, and the manganese dioxide is needed to make like a circuit fabricator. Yeah, fluid infuser, melter, supercooler, electrolyzer. Don't need that. Need that. Yep. Yeah. No. Yep. Don't... Yes, actually we do need that. No. Yes. And then we need the the fission reactor, which I believe is on a later page. No? Maybe not. I'm wrong. It's right there. Literally the next block. Okay. So nuclear craft has 4 plus 12. 16! Well, 15 machines. One fission reactor. Look at, from right here, this floor, this one down here, up. Obviously, haste is taking up a little bit of space, but it would just kind of fill up in an extra row. So, we got a lot of machines that we need to make. Obviously, like, the florbs aren't actually, I'm just going to get rid of them, actually. What? Oh, I was hitting caps lock, that's why it wasn't working. I was like, why is it not getting rid of these florbs? These are just what we're going to be putting in there. Tell you what. What we're going to do now is we're going to open our browser. I'm going to put this on... Actually, I'm going to add a source. Window capture. Add source. I already have a window capture? Where? Oh, for amidst. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see. My browser. No. Yes. Why would that not? Okay, it's showing my cursor, but like, it's not actually showing the, oh. No? Why? OBS, why? Or Streamlabs OBS, I guess, but still. What we're gonna look up is that. No. It is not anymore. Let's delete that, I guess, because it doesn't want to window capture my browser. And I don't want to do browser source because I want to show you guys like that I'm scrolling through it and everything. Audio input, game capture, display capture, game capture. Sure, maybe my browser is a game. If OBS thinks my browser is a game, I'm gonna capture specific window. Yes. Done. Nope. There. Yes. Okay. No. Why are you not showing up? I don't understand. Why? 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 All right, we're just gonna keep trying. We're media source maybe? No, that's only waveforms and stuff. Window capture, most modern browsers and programs. Yeah, you said that. I'll try it again. Browser. Yes. No. Yes. Sure. Match title, otherwise find window of same type. Yeah. Cache cursor. Done. Why is it having so much issue? Why are you being dumb, Streamlabs? Might I ask? What? I don't understand. Why does it having such a problem with this? Hold on, let's switch back to me there, and then boom. Nope. Didn't. Let's give it a minute. Maybe it's doing the same thing that my Minecraft does where it doesn't load. So basically, I'm just on, well, not actually Google, it's DuckDuckGo, but I just looked up old-time factories. Because we want to make something that actually straight up looks like an old factory. And so... old-time factory exterior, maybe? Because some of them is showing like just the interior, and I don't want that. Ooh. Because the one time I did it, I made a sawtooth factory, and I think it looked great. Okay, it's still not working. Why? Why are you being dumb? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it won't show this. Why? You know what, let's just do display capture. There you go. There you go. There's what we're looking at. Don't know why I had to do that and not just freaking browser, but... so we're just looking for an old-timey factory that looks interesting, looks unique on the outside. Because, I mean, like, that looks nice, I guess. I could do it, but I'm trying to find something a little bit more unique, but we could try that one. Don't want that. That's more of just a warehouse. It looks like a refurbished barn. And, like, we want to avoid this. I know that's a movie theater, but still. Like, we want to avoid this. No, I don't want just a plain brick building. I want something that is very recognizable as, like, oh, that's an old factory. Like a sawtooth factory. I made one of those in a previous world of mine, and I loved it. You could tell it was a factory. You looked over and you're like, oh, wow, that's a factory. I don't want to do too much of these style because it looks more like a barn to me. And I might want to do a barn at some point, so I want to kind of make it look different. I don't know, we might include a smokestack at some point. This one looks pretty good. The only problem I have with this is we don't have the whole building to go off of. As well as, like, part of my problem here is in Minecraft. Hold on, I'm gonna drag that down to there. Yeah, in our Minecraft, I want to separate everything into areas that are, like, very clearly... Wait, hold on, what is this? Oh, I got rid of that. Yes. Okay. Because, like, there's going to be an area that's going to be, like, I talked about how it's going to be airlocks to get into the pneumatic craft area. And, like, this isn't something that would have airlocks. So maybe we shouldn't go for an old-timey factory. Maybe we should go for just a factory exterior and see what we got. Obviously, it still brings up older ones, but maybe we could look at like what. I guess we could do a little bit more of an industrial one look like that. Obviously, spice it up a little bit, but something like this. This is looking like it. It's got kind of like silos and stuff outside, and one of those buildings would be like this tall giant building here could be most of our machines, and then out here could be nuclear craft or something, you know. I like that. I think switching to more of a modern factory would be a better idea, even though I like the old-timey ones. Okay, there's an older factory. So I guess this is more like a mid-1900s factory or a late 1900s factory is what we're looking for. I don't want this kind of factory. Yeah, I like these factories, industrial ones. Let's do industrial factory. I don't know if that'll change much or if it's exactly what we're looking for, but it is. It's definitely what we're looking for. Here's more of the photo that I was talking about. Yeah, because here's the same photo, but to the left. It's got all sorts of implements up on top. This one's a little bit older, but I like the scaffolding and stuff everywhere, the support structures. I think it gives it a good look. So yeah, where is this? Because this is obviously... No, I don't want to view file. I want to go to their website because they should... Are they talking about where it is? Factory. Aren't they required to say where that is? Huh. Look. Oh. Uh-oh. I hate when websites do this. I'm hitting the back arrow. My mouse can click it like 100 times a second. For me. What kind of a... Oh, concrete factory. That one's a concrete... Let's look up concrete factory. Maybe? Yeah, cement plant exterior right there. No, you're fine. We're just looking at images of factories. Right now I did concrete factory, but we're looking at factories for shared experiences from the university. Nice. Factories that we can get design inspiration from. So I had originally had wanted to go for something more old-timey like this, but then I remembered we're going to have like pneumatic craft and nuclear craft. And so I'm thinking something more like this, so where we can have like in the main building here, it would be, I was saying most of our machines last time, but maybe I'll put like our fission reactor in there, and then out in these silos and elevators and stuff is where individual machines would be. So I'm trying to find more buildings or more factories that kind of look like that. Here's something. Okay. That's right. Nuclear factory? Yeah, I should do that. Yeah, let's look at that. Also, I'm specifying exterior because most of the time they just show the interior, so. I mean, it'd be obvious where the fission reactor would go, but Um, let's zoom in on this guy. Obviously, it doesn't increase the quality, but yeah, we could put in like 2 fission reactors or something. In the main building could be, well, I mean, I guess the main building wouldn't be much. Out here, maybe we'd have, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how to incorporate every machine into the build. You had 2 of those tall buildings? Oh, that's cool. Because, yeah, I mean, these 2 cylindrical buildings, the larger ones, not the small one here, those could be pneumatic craft pressure chamber, quote unquote. Obviously, like, this building is already what we do, probably like 6 blocks tall, so this is already 20 blocks tall. So one of them fell. Good thing they're not in use anymore. Oh yeah, absolutely good. Good. And so this obviously wouldn't be entirely a pneumatic craft pressure chamber, but like that's what it would be inside of there, even if it didn't take up all the space. And like the building here in between these 2, with like the cooling ponds, that could be all the nuclear craft machines themselves. Besides like maybe the manufactory or the alloy furnace or something, it'd be like the fuel reprocessor and the isotope separator and all that stuff would be up here. The 2 main buildings here would be like thermal expansion on one side, Ender-IO, industrial, and something like that. Empowers in the back. I'm going to save that there. That's very, very similar. It's just turned. And it's 1 building instead of 2. So 2 big wind turbine in the middle. That could look cool. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Ooh. Alternatively, I have an idea. No, not an oil derrick. I wanted a, shoot. What are they called? The giant oil things out in the middle of, like, the ocean. I thought they were called derricks, but they're derricks are the actual things. And you create on top of one of the buildings. That'd be cool. Yeah, what are those oil things called out in the middle of the ocean? Are they just rigs? Oil rig? Ah, they're just rigs. Okay. Because, like, yeah, we could do an oil rig. Because of how much complexity there is going on, you know? You could have a lot of stuff hidden because of all the chaos. Maybe there's one that's a little bit less chaotic. I'm trying to get one that has a good, like, upper view. I'm using Brave browser. It's based on Chromium, which is the same base that Google Chrome uses, but I don't care much for Google, so I use Brave. Maybe an aircraft carrier. That could be cool, because that would definitely have nuclear. And I mean, at the end of the day, this could be all of our machines in nuclear and pneumatic craft, and maybe we could keep nuclear craft separate. Maybe like underneath this, down below the water surface, there's a submarine down there that is nuclear powered, you know? So it's still in the same area, it doesn't have to be built separately, like, away from it, but it just is not necessarily trying to shove it into the same thing. Nope, not that. That was really chaotic. There. Is that a good one? Well, it's alright. Does he become president tomorrow? To be honest, I didn't pay attention. I have no idea. Because I also realized that it really doesn't change anything. It really doesn't. Really not. Yeah, because I guess, I mean, we would put a helipad there and it would just become, you know, a funny helipad or something. I mean, we could put a helicopter or something there, but I think it'd just be funny to have a helipad, and that's where, when you fly over to it, that's where you income. Actually, we were going to use celestial gateways to get around to our different areas, so maybe the celestial gateway would sit right on the helipad. That could be a good idea. But yeah, then there's like a crane, there's those guys. I don't remember why there's that one. The crane is obviously for moving stuff around on board. Landing with a jetpack, exactly. Actually, there's 2 cranes, but I don't know why that exists. But, yeah, it'd be really easy to hide a whole bunch of machines in here, and it would make sense for nuclear craft machines. It would make sense for, I mean, really, if we wanted to do oil processing, that would even make it, like, even better. Just build cobble rectangles. Listen, man. Listen. I know I overcomplicate things. I'm aware. It would be so much easier to do cobble rectangles, I know. Honestly, this wouldn't be the end of the world to try and do an oil rig. Oh, that's pretty neat looking. That looks pretty nice. What? What? Why would they do that? Why? Who looks at an oil rig that has 4 posts and goes, nah, but what if it had 1? Who does that? Who does that? I can understand even putting 3, but... Exactly, a big wave. 1 big wave. Just... I don't trust that at all. I would not go on that one. Ooh, look at that. Look at how big that is. Holy crap. I didn't realize their support structure could get that big. 3:42 p.m. Yeah, I know. I'll probably quit about in 20 minutes. I say quit. I'll probably end stream here in about 20 minutes. I got started late, but meth, porn, guns, and graft. And then it's a sinking oil rig. What? My clock isn't right? Oh, it's 11:42. Shut up. It is 3:43, my friend. Meth fan. Yeah, here's another sinking one. Here's an explosion on one. Another explosion. What did I actually... Oh, yes. Yep, okay. I was wondering what that beam arm was for. It's for the flares. For burning off the excess natural gas that they get. Because if it was anywhere on board, it could A, be really hazardous, and B, that is really hot. Like, that is insanely hot. Honestly, yeah, I could either do a nuclear power plant or an oil rig. And I think oil rig would be fun. You saw a burning car today? Like, genuinely? I'm gonna close this, and we're going to just do that. Boom. Haha. There we go. That's really sad. I hope the people in it were alright. So... Smeltery metal press. You know, it's a long list, but then again, like, the metal press is a couple of blocks. Atomic reconstructor is 1 block. Hydraulic press is a couple of blocks. Furnace is 1 block. Well, a couple in this case, but a couple of crafters. I don't know. It was burning a lot. Well, I hope they got out before it was burning. Ugh. Was it like... You know, like you could get some... You don't think someone could get out of there? Yikes. Was it on the road then, or was it like parked along the street and just happened to catch fire? I mean, okay, I suppose if somebody was in there, then I would have supposed then it would have been... Was it like, did it get hit in an intersection, or... Do you know how it would have caught on fire? Because yeah, maybe if it got in an accident, I could understand, but maybe it just overheated, or I don't know. That's a whole long list. Also, you didn't see another car that got hit? Ah, shoot. One of the things that I did at the start of the stream was I got blood magic stuff back. I spent all of the beginning of the stream just doing all this stuff. So, and I have my magnet permanently on, so. By the side of the highway, burning. Darn. I really hope the people in there, well, one can only hope. That's all you can do. Because at that point, there's nothing else that can be done for them. So much fire. Yep. You know, sometimes life just punches you in the throat. Maybe it was an assassination? I mean, it could. I'm not gonna say that it couldn't be. But the likelihood that it is... I don't know. Man, you don't live in the US. Assassinations don't happen that often. The news didn't say anything? Huh. They might later when there's more info on it or something. That's strange. 244. Yeah, maybe. Well, you live in Israel. Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's not all that different in that regard, but aluminum seeds. There. I'll grow those bad boys. What do you mean, why am I shaking so much? Oh. Oh, I see that on stream. Oh, yeah, it's probably doing screen capture. You're right. It is. You're correct. Ah, thank you. Okay. Yep, that is exactly what it was. Thank you. You're a genius. Man, I was wondering what was going on. Well, I actually wasn't. I was like, why is it jittering? I was like, I'm not shaking, and then I'd stop thinking you were meaning like my hand was shaking, so it was like this, and I was like, it's not. But then once I looked over at the screen, I was like, oh, I see what he means. Yeah, I saw it on someone. I did see it on a friend of mine's stream yesterday too. And somebody else wasn't having an issue watching, and so I was assuming it was myself, and like, but I don't know. Maybe they had it on the wrong capture mode or something. He was a friend of mine, and so I was trying to figure it out with them, but everyone else was saying it was fine. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I checked all my PC settings and everything. It looks fine to me. The pebbles are so... I know. I almost should turn off the pebbles once I no longer need them. Actually, that's... Actually, is the mod called Pebbles? Because it's not actually the Garden of Glass mod that gives it, or is it X Nihilo that does it? No? No, actually, I thought it was Garden of Glass as well, but it's, even if you go in, well... Skyblock-like gameplay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go into its folder here. Yeah, I'm opening the folder quick. I want to check the Garden Glass config quick. Oh, there is no Garden Glass config, that's why. Mods. Because I could have swore when I was looking through this another time it wasn't that, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm kind of looking through. Cucumber. There's a mod literally in this called just Cucumber. Yeah, well the thing is I don't want to delete the mod, I just disable that, because if I wanted to start a new one, I don't want to have to reinstall it or something. There's Garden of Glass. Come on, man. I'm trying to look for you. I'm in M's, and I haven't seen anything that looks like it to me. But obviously, besides Garden of Glass. Yeah, there's literally just a mod called Cucumber. I have no idea what it does. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that stands out in the mod list. Well, I guess, yeah. I'm going to click on it in the CurseForge launcher quick. Garden of Glass, where are you? No, why are you at the top? What? I'm doing Control F and it won't bring up the search menu. What? 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 Okay. But why is Garden of Glass not listed? I'm literally looking at the mod list on Forge, CurseForge, and it does not say Garden of Glass in it. That's so weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll search off stream because we don't got much time. But yeah, that's a ton of different machines. I'm just gonna take a photo of it on my phone. Of all the machines, just so that I can get rid of all of them right there for the time being, because I don't want all of those sitting on the left side of my screen. And I can just continue getting rid of these forever and ever. Boom. Holy crap. Would I remember them? Yeah. Because the only thing that I probably wouldn't remember is, like, I'd probably forget that mechanism exists or something. And yeah. The picture, obviously I won't be able to tell, like, what the mechanism machine is just from a picture. But I'll look at it and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about mechanism. And then I can always just go back through. And actually I can see what the machines look like, and I can just go through the mechanism inventory. And why am I going? Oh, because I'm going to end stream at 4 p.m. here, i.e. in like 6 minutes. I've got other things to do. I got chores. Man, I was out snow blowing earlier today. That was kind of cold. It was kind of not fun, if I do say so myself. Is there anything that we should do quick before we end stream? Because I already put out a block there. I need to start drawing out... Oh, but the dishes will not wash themselves. Exactly. Precisely. Also, I can just go ahead and do that. I guess I don't need to leave that woot container there anymore. I need to do something about the bat bags. Because the thing is, all of these are set to ignore all that stuff because of enchantments and durability. And I have this one pulling out only patient bags, but I don't want to pull out bat bags. What's the next mod pack I want to think to play? Well, I had one going with my friend Tyler. It was a 1.12 pack, but I had hosted it on LAN, and so, but now we live apart, and so if I can figure out how to get us to play together again without paying for a server, I might play that with him. And like, I've played Compact, I started streaming Compact Claustrophobia, but I don't know if I'll continue playing that. Probably not. But then after that, it's not hard to pour for. I know. I need to just work on it. But if anything, after that, I'm going to start doing 1.16 mod packs. Because 1.12 mod packs, like, there's a lot of great ones. But the thing is, yeah, I know there's some providers that block it, but my dad works for the internet provider, so even if they have it blocked, my dad can just be like, hey, unblock that. Come back to Claustrophobia was good. Is that a... Oh, it's just not showing that it's lit up. That's weird. But no, I also wanted to start getting into 1.16 mod packs because 1.12 support has literally ended. There's no updates for it. It's not gonna keep going. Plus, it's good to keep up with the times, so 1.16 is where we'll be at if I do anything past those two mod packs. And I've already looked at a couple, and like, the All the Mods 1.16 is amazing, but the thing is, I have a real problem with when there's not a quest challenge, or like quests or challenges or something. We need to revive the mod community? Yeah, I know. And like 1.16, All the Mods 1.16 has a whole lot. Forgecraft is dead. I don't know. The All the Mods 1.16.4 has a ton of mods. Like, it has Blood Magic, Astral Sorcery. I think it has Yabba, I'm not sure. It has Botania, it has Agricraft, I think. It has most mods, like most big mods. It's just that All the Mods 6 isn't a expert mode or anything like that, so there is no quest line. Obviously there's the All the Mods star to get, but I like it when I need to do Botania in order to do Agricraft, and then I need to do Agricraft in order to do this, and then blah blah blah. Versus the Forgecraft server, I actually don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. But with the All the Mods 6, yes, there is the All the Mods star, but there's no I have to do this before I can do this. I could literally jump straight into getting, you know, draconic armor, whatever. I like having limitations. I can't just make Galacticraft because that means I would need the compressor, which requires refined obsidian, which means I need to get into the osmium compressor, which means I need to get into metallurgic infuser, which requires steel casing, which requires transistors, which requires pneumaticraft, which pneumaticraft requires nuclear craft, which requires ender IO, which requires does that require that much? I mean, you have to have like the simple alloy smelter, which requires void ingots, which requires embers, which requires yeah. Last season on Forgecast was in 2015. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Yeah, I have no idea. So, but yeah, no, I found two 1.16 mod packs that are questline / expert, but I haven't tried them out. I don't know what they're like. I'll try them out soon. So, but yeah, it is time to end stream. But you know, I am really glad to have my blood magic stuff back. I was so Brass and Stacia. Yep, both those. I'm really happy to have my blood magic stuff back because I was thinking about it last night and I was like, I'm just gonna go back in my streams and I'm gonna find exactly what I had and I'm gonna recreate it because it's about time that I stop being like, oh, I'll get them back eventually. I'm gonna do it now. But that's what we did today. But it wasn't that long of a stream. It was nearly 2 hours, but yeah, I did some work off camera on the creative world and I'll check out some stuff. No, I didn't cheat them in. I actually legitimately crafted all of this stuff at the beginning of stream today. But yep, if you've enjoyed stream today and you want to get notified the next time I go live, make sure you leave a follow down below. If you think your friends may enjoy this kind of content, make sure to let them know. You can grow the community. On my About page, I have an Instagram where I will post announcements such as things of like, hey, surprise weekend stream, or hey, no weekday stream. Things of that nature. There's also a Discord listed where you can talk to other members of the community, talk about different games, all sorts of things. There's an announcements tab where you'll get the exact same announcements as the Instagram, so you don't have to worry about following the Instagram if you don't want to. There's also a suggestions tab to where if you think I could do anything better, you want me to play a game, do something, whatever. As long as it's a suggestion, there's that tab. But yep, you can find that Discord on my About page. But as always, this has been Noah. I thank all of you who tune into these. It means a lot to me. And as always, keep it super. Bye.